Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy here and this is another open with me. So while I'm opening this very strong plastic and getting in, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Get rid of that one, and we've got more. And the notification bell, and hopefully you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So this is the latest crochet now. We've got some free soft grip crochet hooks, exclusive soft grip hooks and magic roundabout toys, 31 must make patterns, free designer books worth $42.99, the magic roundabout toys to crochet. Now this free designer books has obviously got to be something to send off for, and these hooks are worth $12.95 apparently. So let's get into this outer packaging of the actual. The other one was just my postage packaging. This one is the actual packaging, and it's always tough to get in. I suppose it's good in a way. I've had a lot of people who order from abroad and they have trouble with packaging coming open. Well, I don't think that one would. That's just for my little 2-penneth. Anyway, these are smooth metal hooks with ergonomic handles, 5mm, 4mm and 3. Bright Spark Crochet they're called. So I do have rather a lot of these over the time given to me by these magazines and other things, and what I normally do is pop them in people's orders. When people order from hobbyrocks.co.uk, I always put in any freebies or bits and bobs I get. So sometimes I'll break this down into 3 separate ones, and then sometimes I just put it in as a whole. But the only time I ever have trouble giving a free gift away is if it's a knitted free gift or one for knitting. So I never know if people knit when I'm going to post. So the chances are I don't always include knitting stuff. It would be handy if people had a way of communicating with me, and then I could put some free knitting patterns in and stuff like that. But unless they actually order a knitting product, I don't know if people knit or not. So it is difficult. I suppose likewise, I don't know if they crochet. So it doesn't seem to stand in my way. Mostly because most people come from here over there. So just a little reminder that there is a voucher code at the moment on hobbyrocks.co.uk. The voucher code can be found underneath this video, and it is valid until the end of December, and it's on every order you place from now to then. So anyway, this is the gift that's in this one. There isn't a supplement or anything else. It's just the magazine and the hooks. So we've got the Magic Roundabout official pattern. We have some kind of mandala mindful makes. The Master the Forked Cluster Stitch with Bella Coco. 31 inspiring patterns, but I believe it said 31. I thought it was different. Stylish accessories. Discover the secret of successful pattern writing, how yarn companies are going green and more. Yeah, right. 4 creative blankets. Amazing amigurumis. We all know there's recycled yarns. There can't be anything else that they're doing to go green. Well, I suppose in their manufacture of yarn, perhaps they could. You never know. Okay, let's get in. So we've got this little kind of, I don't know, blouse, tunic. I don't know what you'd call it. So on the front face of it, I think it's quite pretty, but I'm not keen on this style of sleeve just sticking out like that. For a start, I always seem to get them caught on stuff, so I would have to taper that in some way, but it's quite pretty. I like the ombre yarn that they've used. We've got, I think that's a scarf, but you can never tell with the way they call things. We've got this one. See, much better sleeves. Much better sleeves. We've got a cushion and this cute little baby top. Oh, isn't that lovely? Okay. Rightio. So what's new? A head full of yarn. So this is, looks like retwist. This is actually on special offer on my in my shop at the moment. It's actually Rickarumi spin, but it does actually look like the retwist chainy cotton. But I don't sell that one in my shop because Rico I want you to buy pallets of it. And I can't do that. Not at this stage. Okay, so we've got local news and little editorials. Follow your passion, bits and bobs, and retreat into crochet. Yeah, just like little editorials and adverts. Lots of adverts in these magazines at the moment. This one is, I like this page. It's a show us your makes page, but it is sponsored by Signet, and Signet do some beautiful yarns. I will be getting some more soon as well, so watch out for those. Now this is called the Trillium Shawl, and that's quite pretty if you like your lacy shawls. It is a pointy one, but it's a downloadable pattern, so I won't hover at the bottom of the page, otherwise it will fly off to that one. This one's called the Plumeria. Where do they get these names from? Seriously. I mean, this is Andrea. Is that Cratu? What do you think of that? I don't know. Anyway, it's more of a cape. It is. It's a capelet. There you go. I was right. It is more of a cape. It reminds me of a baby blanket I made when my niece was little, and it was all kind of finished like that. Yeah, it does remind me of it a lot. Okay, the Magic Roundabout, big favourite of mine when I was little Crochet Rocks. Used to watch the Magic Roundabout all the time. Absolutely loved it. So this is how to make Ermintrude, which is the cow, and her little balloon. So cute. So yeah, there's how to do the balloon bit, and nice little pictures along the way. It goes on to quite in-depth pages, and there's the back view of her hat and everything else. So it's quite a lot. Beyond the Pattern, what's this? Lindsay Allen. So this is going to be, I don't know what we're going to be talking about. The secret heroes behind unravelling the perfect knitting and crochet patterns. I didn't know there were secret heroes. Maybe I'll have to have a little look at that, because I'd love someone to write mine for me. Or I don't get the time. We've got Pretty in Pink, so we're looking at these pink yarns, but really could be any colour, couldn't they? Because we're just looking at the yarns. Okay, so we've got Colour Lab, Rowan, Cotton Fleece. What's that say? I don't like these fonts sometimes. Footsie, you buy King Cole, Simply Footsie. And I haven't got a hope of this one unless I zoom. Little something, little ones, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't like the way they do that with their fonts. It comes very hard to me. So we got the West Yorkshire Spinners Colour Lab, which was the candy pink, and I believe that's 100-gram ball. £6.19, I think that says. We've got they're telling you where you can find it, but I don't know, they're just little sponsors. Yeah, okay, we're going to move on from that, because I can't read half of it, and it's just adverts, for want of another better word, isn't it? So this is Pretty Puffed Chevron Blanket. And this is quite pretty. I do like that. It's an odd colour combination, isn't it, though? Do you think mustard and pink? It kind of works, but it's not something that my brain would have thought of putting together. But yeah, I like the stitch. It's not very easy to see the definition, so let's get this bit up and you can maybe see it. So you've got normal rows and then a puff row in between. It's quite sweet. Lays nice. Drape's good. Okay, and this is gorgeous. Little unicorn jumper. That is really, really sweet. I like that. And we get sizes 0 to 6 months right up to 2 to 3 years, which isn't bad size-wise. And that's a picture of it made up without, it's hard to see on the little one. So here we go. If you subscribe to Crochet Now, you will get free Muse crochet hooks. Now, they're new on me. Then I've not come across Muse crochet hooks before. They are Crochet Society Muse hooks. In which case, I have come across a lot of Crochet Society hooks. Not necessarily looking like that, but they came free in their boxes. I gave them away in my orders, so I can't really say I used them. I think I might have used one or two, and then just tried them out. So you get $19.99 for every 3 months, if that's what you fancy. You've got hat templates. I've got one of those somewhere. This is the Secret Garden Wrap. See, now I thought it was... I said it's a scarf, or it could be something else, depending on what they call it. So it seems rather narrow to be a wrap, but this is Jane Howarth. It's quite a wide scarf, or not a wide wrap. It's called the Secret Garden, and we do have some charts for it. Years of Change. Don't know what that's about, so we'll move on. It's a bit too much to go into. This is called the Ethereal Top. Strange name for it, but I do like the colour. I do like the ombre effect, and the stitch isn't bad. It's not revealing where it needs to not be revealing, although she has got something underneath which might be covering that up. But the sleeve is the thing that I'm not keen on this. The rest of it is all fine. So if I was to make it, I wouldn't make those sleeves on it, that's for sure. Another advert. Lots of adverts. Too many adverts in these now, and I know that's really, I guess, how they make their money. This is Astro. Now, when I first saw him, I thought maybe he was some kind of dolphin, but he's actually a narwhal. It's a funny word, that, isn't it? And this is made by Melissa... I hate their fonts. Watson. Honestly, why can't they just put it in normal font? Really getting annoyed with them now. Do I sound annoyed? Probably not. And we've got Maharani Mandala. Okay, this one doesn't have a credit. I think it's just by... Oh, hang on. It might have. Designed by Teo Palmanesuri. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Carrier's Journal. This is going to be about how they can be greener, I guess. Lily Pond's Cushion. Lily Pond Cushion. It's not. Wouldn't that be great if your name was Lily Ponds? But it's not. It's not. It's Catherine Veneer. Yeah. So anyway, use your hooks. I like that way I keep plugging the free gift. But that's a very flowery cushion. I'm not sure if I like it or not, to be honest. This is their crochet along. We're up to part 4. Again, I'm not sure about it. I find it very busy. I'm not keen on busy. We've got some charts going on this time round. Now, I like this. It's called Olivia T. So it's not a t-shirt to me. It's a short-sleeved jumper, pullover, sweater, whatever you want to call it. It's made with yarn. T-shirts are made with t-shirt material. Do you know what I mean? To me, I'm very pedantic, and to me, this is not a tee. And it's shaped like a t-shirt, but it's not. T-shirts are very different. This is Marie Wallin. It's pretty. I like it a lot. It's not very baggy, but I like the sleeves. I like the neck. I like everything about it. It goes right up to a size 5X as well, from an extra small. I guess this is the extra small size. Just saying. And there it is again. Alfiva baby blanket. Again, we've got weird words. Weird. Just stop being weird. And this is Heidi Rodriguez. And it's got little butterflies on it. Now, let's see if you make those butterflies. I guess you do, but... Yep, there's the tutorial bit for the butterflies. Yep, so... And then this is just an advert for Yarn Stravaganza, which is an advert for someone else. Bella Coco's Crochet Chronicles. I'm deliberately keeping the bottom of the page away because there's one of these things which plays havoc with it. So we catch up with Sarah Jane's recent busy month, and she takes us through the lovely textured forked cluster stitch. That's what it looks like. Looks like something I did a little while ago when I did that front post, back post. Mama and baby koalas. Now, they're quite sweet, especially the little baby one. That is well cute. And this was designed by Sashio Ishii, because there's two eyes, and I think it must be an E. I don't know. We've got book club. What's in the book club? Crochet Crush, 18.99. Yep, okay. So it doesn't exactly give you any idea. Lots of bags, I think. Definitely a baggy kind of thing. Yeah, move on. Move on from that page. We've got Kunoki rug. Again with the words. Again. It's pretty though. It's nice. It's quite... It reminds me of the 60s with those big flower kind of things. Bit Mary Quant-ish, if you know what I mean. Without being the colours of Mary Quant. Do you know what I mean? Think. Advert page. Whole lot of adverts. Textured Meadow Wrap. So this is by Lindy Zuberi. And it's hard to see it. Let's hope there's a bit of a more in-depth. Nope. Not really kind of an in-depth picture showing the stitches. I guess it must be up to their repeat because it looks like it. So it's very difficult to actually get a great deal of the detail from these pictures. But it's a nice tight one. So, you know, not... What's the word? Airy and summery. So we've got a Ferro Chevron bag. Reinventing the wheel there is Megan Kaiser. Seen a million trillion of these sort of things. So yeah, that's what I mean by reinventing the wheel. Oh my God. Now this Avery cardigan, I have made 20 million of these in my time. All right, it might be 10 million. But, you know, I have to say, I have made 20 million of these matney jackets because that's what they're called. They're not cardigans at all. They're called a matney jacket. And I've made them with striped tops. I've made them with this simple V-stitch here. I've made them with every design you can imagine when these were fashionable. And they've went out of vogue with babies and mums. Well, obviously babies didn't care what they wear. But, you know, they went out of fashion with the mums in favour of cardigans that button all the way down. But these matney jackets, whoa, when I was young, honestly, every baby in the land that I knew got one of these, or at least one, because I could knock one of those out in about an hour, if that. Once you know the pattern, you can just rattle them off. They're so quick to make. This is how it looks when you don't have it all stripy. So we've got the standard abbreviations, hook sizes and all that. Kaflooey. Odds and ends in the next issue of Crochet Now. Our stash busting special, I wonder if it is or just little projects, will inspire you with gorgeous colours and make you already have everything you need for making room to get even more scrumptious yarn in your stash. And I can help you with that at hobbyrocks.co.uk with my voucher code as well underneath. And we've got no pattern needed hats. You just do the circumference and then stop. So they're easy hats. We've got a granny square kind of scarf, a granny square tabard that sort of ties up. Don't like that, I'm afraid. If that was just an apron, I'd be fine with it. And we've got a stunning home decor. We've got this blanket that ends with, it's not got little ones to make it straight, so it will just be kind of scallopy. We've got a pumpkin with peanuts on top. Official toys. Never miss an issue. Try a subscription today. And there's how you do it. Last page. Katie Rowell Crochet Society gives a bit of a advert on the Crochet Society. They obviously heavily affiliated here. Maybe they've got, it's their magazine, I don't know, because they do seem to have everything Crochet Society. When Bella Coco was in with Crochet Society, she was in it a lot and still is. So it makes me kind of think that that's the way they are. But what do you think of this one? Is there things in here you like, things you don't like? What do you think of it? Let me know in the description box. No, not the description box, the comment section. I always get mixed up. But for me, there's a few things in here that I think are pretty and that I like. I've seen this pattern on YouTube. Like I said, the bag is reinventing the wheel. So there's things that just, and there's a well-known YouTuber who I speak to said they do just keep churning out the same thing and then give it a while, and sometimes you see it time and time again. That is true. I won't name her because that's embarrassing for her, but yeah, they do. And, you know, she can always mention it if she wants to in the comments. So that's the crochet now. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.